What's up, YouTube? Right now I'm just enjoying a coffee. It's a nice Sunday out here in Newport Beach. I just want to make a quick video, kind of a follow-up to the last one that I made, which was about how I was all discouraged that I didn't buy the 335i that I found. And that was the first one that I actually looked at. So it's not really a surprise that it went wrong. I kind of wanted to make a video on how I got my car for under $10,000, actually almost $1,000 less than that. It was kind of like a learning process for me. The first car I looked at that I was all mad about, that I didn't get because it turned out it had like engine issues. It actually showed up misfiring. And I was all discouraged because I was like, oh, I thought this was the one, but it definitely wasn't. So it was listed for $14,000. It had KW V2 coilovers, which are like $2,000. It had a nice like M3 GTS style steering wheel. It had M3 front control arms. It had some exhaust work done, had the downpipes done. It had an MHD tune already on it, which I shouldn't have been looking for a car that already had one of those on it. So I had it inspected at Precision Dynamics, like I said in my last video, and it turned out wasn't a great car, and it was owned by a young 20-year-old kid. Not exactly sure how old he was, but from that point on I kind of learned like, well, I shouldn't be buying this luxury car from some kid that's obviously thrashed on it and put parts on it to thrash on it. So what I did is I went and looked for the opposite kind of owner, and I found that a couple weeks later. And I found this guy who was probably in his mid-50s. He only drove the car on the weekends because he was too busy during the week to drive it. And he had another car. The car was garaged. It was a great spec. It was space gray. This aluminum silver trim interior, manual, black leather. It was pretty solid. It didn't have any sort of like, it was a 2008. It didn't have any sort of upgraded bumpers or anything like that. It was just like the base model looking ones. I went to test drive it and it drove super smoothly, but that being said, that doesn't mean like a car doesn't have problems. So the following week after the test drive, I got it inspected, and the guys at Precision Dynamics didn't even really have to look at it to know that it was a clean car, because the tires on it were 8-year-old tires. And so when the guy got it off of the first buyer in 2010, means he's had the same tires on it for 8 years, which is good and bad, I guess. I mean, the tires are probably not great anymore, but it's good because it shows that he never beat on it. To have, tires on a car for 8 years that has power like that, it's really impressive actually. So I knew he didn't drive it hard, and it was pretty obvious with how he like kept it. And he only put 35,000 miles on it in his 8 years of ownership. So that was another big giveaway. And he had maintenance records, which was another huge plus for me. From that point, we literally went to the bank and I paid him $92.50, which was a great deal. I don't think he knew the exact value of his car, even though it is all stock. Like, it has some minor scratches in the paint. The wheels are curved, which is not a big deal because I'll be getting new wheels eventually. But yeah, there was definitely like blemishes from a 10-year-old car, but that didn't really bother me because it drove great, and I knew I wasn't gonna find another one like it in this great stock condition. So I decided, it's better to start off on a fresh slate, and that's when I decided to buy the car. And now I am the proud owner of a 2008 BMW 335i, which is really weird to say. I almost don't think it's like set in yet. It's been a little over a week since I've had it, and I love it, but it definitely needs some exhaust work, which is coming. It needs suspension for sure. It feels a little bit sloppy, but it is definitely such an upgrade from my 1995 Honda Civic that I was driving around. So this vlog is just gonna be a quick walk around of the car when I go downstairs and show it to you guys. I'm gonna go get it washed, and I actually think I'm gonna do like the Golf T mod type thing, because you can actually just unplug a connector in the right by the left tail light, and it gets rid of the flap that opens and closes all the time, which I don't mind the, you know, the subdued sound that it gives, but it's just annoying because the flap is so loud. It's like a metal clanking noise, and that kind of bugs me because it makes my car sound like junk. I don't know. And it'd be nice to have like a little bit louder cold starts, but in a few weeks time I'll probably have a very loud car with the mod that I'm doing. So yeah, I'll see you in the rest of the video. So now I'm gonna do the Golf T mod type thing, taillight mod, whatever you want to call it. So pretty much you just go right here and get it focused, and then this should just come off if you push it in. There you go, just like that. That's all. And then should be simple. I think it's just that guy down there, not the taillight bulb. That's your taillight, but that guy down there. Okay, as you can see, that's the thing I just unplugged. I was confused, but you have to push this. See how I'm pushing against the metal and it releases it. And then it plugs into there. It's kind of hard to see, but I guess I'm just gonna tuck this until I zip tie it down here. I don't think it should rattle. There's so much insulation, I don't think I could even hear it. Yeah, looks good to me. Just gonna put that back on, and then we're set to go. We'll see how loud it is. Okay, it's definitely a lot louder on cold start. I'm assuming it'll be pretty loud when I first start up in like first gear. Because now that guy's open. You can hear it a lot more than this one. But you can see the smoke. Maybe you can. Coming out of both. So yeah, that's how it's done. Pretty easy. A little bit more sound, but it's kind of like a little ricer mod. Kind of a shame that I did that, but it's done. It's been done. I just cleaned my car. I skipped the whole process. I didn't film it, but it took me like an hour. So needed a deep clean. I did the engine bay, obviously the exterior, wheels. I still need like a wheel brush to get all the brake dust that's on the barrel of the wheel, because yeah, the last owner I don't think ever cleaned the barrels of the wheels. The faces are fine, but they're still scratched up. And then I did all the door trims. No, that's not the right word. I don't know what the right word is, but in between the door and the body panel, and the trunk and the body panel. So yeah, now I'm done. Now I'm gonna go for a drive. Alright, I just finished up, got back. It looks like it's the same place I parked before, but it's different. You can probably tell it's a lot cleaner. I use Adams polishes to clean the car. I missed a spot there. And then I just use invisible glass on all of the glass, inside and out. Looks pretty solid. Let's take a look inside. So I didn't do any of the interior. I've done it I did it last week, I believe, like the second day I got it. But obviously down there's some trashed area, if this will focus. Yeah, it's pretty clean. That's pretty much what I did all morning. Now I'm gonna go eat for the first time today. It's like 12:31 now. And probably go on another drive because I don't really have much to do. It's my only day off, so might as well go enjoy it outside. So I never ended up filming anything else throughout the day just because I did laundry. I got a new spot at my apartment building, so now I can park way closer to my apartment. And what else did I do? I got ink for my printer. Was just kind of like running errands. Was not that interesting at all. So I think I'm gonna finish up the video here. Thanks for watching. If you own a N54 powered car, comment below. I'm not sure how many people are gonna see this, but let me know what you have and let me know what I should do for the first couple mods on my car. I got this.